you foresee something in the future, paper money being printed backed by gold, or are we going 100% using gold? And for Dr. Humaira, I just want to know what influences you and what motivates you doing the things you do.
I think I understood you well. You said, can you have paper money backed by gold? Is that what you said? No need. There could be some paper money, but that will be fulus. Only fulus is representational, so it's not wealth in itself.
So it's no different.
But to use, I promise to pay you 20 dinar, cannot be used as money. For example, you cannot pay zakat with it, and it has restrictions in how you buy and you can sell. For one of the conditions of trading, in some transactions, is hand to hand. So gold that is not there you cannot buy anything on delay terms with that type of money, for example, because that will be dime against dime, delay against delay, which is haram. So all delay transactions will be haram with that type of money. Then the question is, do you really need it? Because one thing is to have the choice of using a substitute of money. You could have a check. Ironically, we invented the word check. It's suk. So we do have substitutes of money, but they are only used for private purposes, temporally, and with a very particular purpose. Emphatically, Imam Malik demonstrates very clearly that this type of money this type of substitute cannot be used as money. So it can exist, but not as money, only just in private issues. Otherwise, you can have gold and silver, and you can have debit accounts. The difference between debit accounts is that they are electronically relating to somebody who possesses the gold. So at that point, the transaction is actually taking place, somebody is taking the gold coin. So you can have, on the basis of Wadia, accounts, and you can make payment systems. So you could have a debit card. The transaction being instant, the transfer of the wealth being instant, not delayed, but instant. Only in that case you could use it. So you will not miss paper money because you will have a wonderful debit card rolling out, not credit card, but debit. And you can use your mobile phone to make transactions at the speed of light. So we are not going backwards, as some people suggest. Oh, you have to carry the gold with you. No, not the case. You can use any acceptable technology with some limitations, but it will feel to be participating in the modern technology and payment system that we have today.
So you asked what inspires and motivates me. Well, I fear Allah, and I want His approval and His love. And what could be a better motivation than that, or inspiration than that? And I refuse to stand on the back. I mean, I want front line in the battle as a soldier. Why should I be at the back if I'm a woman? And I think one of my colleagues, he's a colleague in the parliament, and he used to say that. He says, you have no idea, but you're like this because you're Rajput. And Rajput is a caste. And he says that the brain temperature of Rajputs is slightly higher than the others, so we are hot-headed. So either we don't understand something, and if we understand, we pick up the sword and we fight. So I think that's the way I am.